guys, welcome back. Formerly Cool Dad here. So in this video, we're going to go over what to do. Your wife is officially pregnant. What do you do? What comes next? So hang on, enjoy the video, and hope you guys like it. So today's the day you finally were told your wife is pregnant. Congratulations. Now the fun begins. You're probably thinking a lot of things in your head. You're going to go through a lot of thoughts. You're going to be excited. You're going to be, this is awesome, this is amazing, followed by absolute fear. In your head, you're going to be like, oh my God, should we have actually had kids? Am I ready to have a kid? What are we doing? So basically, you're going to be terrified. It's okay. I was terrified. Every time you're going to go through the process, it gets a little easier. Basically, the next thought you're going to feel is, okay, acceptance. You're going to be like, all right, let's do this. You know, I'm going to be a dad. I'm going to be the best dad I can be. The next one is going to be kind of, you're going to think, let's plan ahead. Let's kind of overly do it. So the way I was a expectant father is, okay, we need a stroller. I'm going to look at 15 freaking thousand strollers, figure out which one we wanted, the price points, different reviews and all that good stuff, and kind of go from there. I was like Mr. Research because that was the only thing I could contribute, considering my wife is the one doing the carrying of the baby. So that's kind of what goes through your head initially. The fear, the excitement, the acceptance, and then, okay, let's prep and get ready and kind of make a game plan. So it's okay, though, but those are all normal thoughts that go through your head when your wife or girlfriend tells you, hey, I'm pregnant. So it may have been planned, it may have been a surprise, but either way, it's coming, so you got to get ready. So those are the thoughts that come through your head. So one thing I would recommend is not to tell that many people right away. I mean, it's early, still things can happen. I've had some friends that they tell everyone right away, 5 weeks to, moment they get a pregnancy test, and then something happens, they lose the baby. It's heartbreaking. They then have to make calls to everyone that they told, put it on social media, then you have to tell everyone on social media, hey, there's no longer a baby coming, and it's heartbreaking. Everyone involved, you have to break the news. So just wait until you hear the heart rate around 8 to 12 weeks. Usually 12 weeks is the safe zone. They recommend saying, hey, wait until 12 weeks because I think when they said at 12 weeks is 99% chance that the baby will be a viable pregnancy, which means it'll see to the end, to the term. So wait to 12 weeks. What we ended up doing is we told a few close friends that we said, hey, listen, it's early. Something may happen, but just letting you know in advance, you're the only one who knows, so keep it on the down low until we release it to the public. Because I've had another friend who's basically told his mother blabbed it on social media, and everybody knew, and then they ended up losing the baby, and then the mom felt like crap because, yeah. So don't do that. Wait till 12 weeks. Just wait till you're in the safe zone, and then go from there. This is kind of boring, but I recommend you actually call your insurance company or have your wife call the insurance company and say, hey, I'm pregnant. How much are you going to cover? What to be expected? Because we went through a lot of appointments where it was completely covered and we weren't sure. So when my wife called and they said all the appointments are covered. This is how much we cover for the labor and delivery. I mean, I think my wife had 2 C-sections both times. We ended up paying, I think, $2,500 out of pocket. So it's expensive. So you want to call the insurance company, see how much they're going to cover because they're not covering everything. So you will have a bill. So you might as well know how much you're going to need to save up for and kind of plan ahead. So call the insurance company. They'll kind of tell you where to go. And then kind of following up is call your doctor's appointment for an initial checkup. So the OBGYN or the gynecologist, wherever your wife goes, you just call them and say, hey, I missed my period. Here's my last day of the period. They will then tell you how far along you are, probably based on that. You'll go in for an appointment, kind of reschedule around 8 weeks. They usually make you wait till 8 weeks. Ironically, because they said if you're going to miscarry, it's going to be between 5 and 8 weeks. So if you get to the 8-week mark, you're kind of going to go in there and schedule a first ultrasound, make sure everything's good, get a heart rate, check all the measurements, see if there's fluid in there, and all that good stuff. So the hardest part is then going to be waiting for that first ultrasound. I remember my wife and I were panicked because we had some friends that lost babies, and we were like, every day at 5 weeks, we're like, oh my God, are you okay? Every bump, I'm like babying her, just, are you okay? And then 6 weeks, you're like, okay, how's everything? Just making sure everything goes. But try to take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time. Just kind of go from there. That way you can just get through it without your anxiety kind of driving you nuts. Basically, you're just going to want to hear a heartbeat. That's the biggest thing. You hear about all these things. That's all the doctors want to see, the heart rate. I think that 150 to 190 is common standard. Both our sons were within that range. One was at 150. The other was at 190, 180. So they were all over the place going nuts. So as long as there's a heart rate, they can work with that.